Good evening, welcome to City News. I'm Adrian Ghobrial. There might be some fun to be had in the city this summer, but it won't be at one of the dozens of festivals for a second straight year. Toronto has canceled all of its outdoor events straight across the board due to COVID-19. The sweet sound of summer in the city will once again be replaced with the sound of silence. There'll be no dancing on the Danforth, no keys on Queen Street, or screams to go faster at the CNE. Toronto put the brakes on all of it today. Mayor John Tory left to announce the latest blow to the collective psyche of an already beleaguered city.
If you think about trying to carry out the Taste of the Danforth or the CNE at half speed, I mean, how could you say, well, you're going to have one that has half the crowd because we need to have spacing, or we need to have, or how are you going to enforce a mask policy? We're the ones, unfortunately, that have to sort of make that decision in the end.
As we head into a summer of unknowns, the city said they needed to make the call now before organizers began spending time and money hiring and planning. Even with that courtesy, the news for a second straight year is difficult to swallow for so many.
The association could disappear and the CNE could disappear.
The CNE says they're desperate for funding from all levels of government. The city has given them a break on some of their bills, but when it comes to the feds and the province, it's been empty promises.
If you recall, the Premier in his statement when this happened the last time around, he said as long as the other level of governments contribute, we'll contribute. Well, we haven't seen the contribution.
No one's contributed.
Right.
Destination Toronto estimates the city's tourism industry as a whole has lost $8.3 billion over the last year. The provincial government has promised to establish a tourism economic recovery task force, but no dollar figure for relief has been announced. The news here in Toronto will have an impact on events across the province, according to the director of the Canadian Association of Amusement Operators.
We're standing right where the midway is set up at the CNE. It's empty. It's going to remain empty.
I've never missed a fair, obviously, and last year missed the first one. A lot of the fall fairs will sort of follow suit. If the CNE now is closed, a lot of those fairs won't go on. And I was talking to some of my members this morning. Some of them who have a route with 21 events that they play. There's 3 so far left that haven't canceled, and those ones are on the fence as well.
On a personal level, what does another closure mean to you?
For me, just to look at the people that have dedicated decades working at the CNE that are part of our staff, and to see what they're going through, it's tough.
Earlier today, we also visited Atlantis Authentic Greek on the Danforth. They tell us they normally bring in $50,000 to $75,000 just from the Taste of the Danforth. That money helps them get through the slower winter months, money that won't be there yet again this year.